What's up, beautiful people? My name is Dana, and this is my beautiful wife.
Linetia.
She just said so crazy. Oh Lord, my beautiful wife, Linetia.
Yeah.
And we are Team Tasby back for another episode. What's up?
Man, glad to be here. It's another
Man,
day.
another day, man. Oh, I know what we could do. I know what we could do. I didn't think about this.
What's that?
Just hit me. We could talk about our anniversary.
Oh, man.
You know, my wife's birthday was.
All together.
Yeah, it kind of started off that way. So,
Man,
you want me to tell them? You want to do a recap?
I'm gonna first start off with giving you applaud
Oh, what?
because you did a great job with
Oh, thank you.
surprising me, with showering me. So that surprised me.
Oh, thank you.
That you did that this week.
Thank
So-
you. Thank you.
I just want to give him his flowers.
Thank you. Thank you.
But we had a good time.
Yes, we did. We did. You want to share a little bit? You don't have to share everything.
Okay. So I know, for one, I don't know where he got this ideas from, but it was like overwhelming almost for me. And he started out Monday with a gift. So Monday, this is the week before. Monday a gift, and I was like, oh my God, thank you. And I was like, what's this for? I was kind of confused, like, it's not our anniversary yet. And he was like, it's just a little something to start the week out with. And I was like, okay, thank you. And I was all gooey on the inside. And then Tuesday came. Same thing. He brought me something else.
So you got
that day, I remember Monday you brought me some candy.
So Monday you got a gift.
Yes, I got a gift.
It was a mug, a balloon, candy, just
candy.
a little set.
Yes. And then Tuesday,
You got a gift Tuesday?
I got a gift Tuesday.
Tuesday she got a gift.
Okay. Tuesday I got a gift, and it was shocking because I was like, wait a minute now. I understand Monday. Come back again Tuesday? So Tuesday I received let me think
Tuesday.
about it. I received Tuesday. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Don't tell me. That's how much you gave me. So Tuesday it was a card. Oh, how can I forget? Because I've been asking about this forever.
Yeah.
The waffle maker.
You got a waffle maker.
I got a
Tuesday.
waffle maker, and I've been asking.
She been
I've been
asking for a
asking about a
waffle maker
waffle maker.
for
I
the
don't know why
longest.
it's so simple, but I wanted a waffle maker. So you got me a waffle maker.
Yep.
And that was like a highlight. I was like, okay, that's it. Excited. Like, ooh, that was so sweet.
That was
Wednesday. Wednesday came.
Wednesday.
And I was like, wait a minute. It's funny how you're not used to things and you're like,
Right.
wait, this is too much.
Wow.
Instead of just receiving. And I didn't
Preaching.
think about
You starting to preach now. You're supposed to be talking about our week.
I know, but I
preaching.
just it just hit me. I just thought about it. I was like, you was not used to receiving things.
Wow.
Because I was like, that's enough.
I'll say something
But-
real quick on that. It's all about our mindsets.
That's true.
Like our mindset of even receiving from God is hard.
That's true.
Because God want to give us so much, and if we can't handle that, we misuse it or abuse it, whatever it is.
That's so true.
Or not even appreciate it. But there you go. I want. What else?
That's
what
true.
else?
That's true.
What
Okay.
else happened?
So this Wednesday, I received a T-shirt with my year, like one of those legend birthday T-shirts.
Right.
And it was so cute. My favorite color. And he remembered that, and I was like, oh my gosh, he is really, really showing out here.
So that's 3 days. in a
3
row.
days, Wednesday. And then I kind of got used to it. I was like, okay, so wait a minute. I know he's going to do something Thursday then. So Thursday, he treated me to a spa, a mani and pedi,
Yep.
which was awesome.
Yep.
Well needed. I needed
Right.
it.
Yep.
So he pampered me with that on Thursday.
Thursday.
And I was like, okay, all right. He really doing this thing. So Friday, I was like, Friday, okay, I'm at work, going about my day. and just excited about all the things that happened prior that week. And around midday, I get a call or really a message from the security and was like, hey, will you come to the front? It's
Like
something
you
here
was at
from.
work.
I was at work.
Okay.
Yeah, the security call. It was like, you have something up front. And I was like, up front? And then I said, okay, I'll be there. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. And then who do I see in the lobby?
I don't know.
I see this tall, handsome guy. It was the delivery guy that was tall, about 6'5". He had the curly
She tripping.
eyelashes,
She tripping.
caramel complexion. I was
Oh
like, who
Lord,
is
she
he?
tripping, y'all.
I'm just kidding.
She tripping. She tripping.
So he had flowers for me, y'all. He had flowers. And I'm talking about a bouquet of flowers and roses, actually. And they was beautiful and red. And come to find out, he arranged the bouquet himself. And I couldn't believe it because they looked so professional. I was like, you kidding me, right? He was like, yeah, I thought it would be better. And it was because it was more intimate because he prepared them for me instead of just having someone at the store prepare them or either at the florist to prepare them. And I was
Right.
like, wow, thank you, babe. It's just the thought of him putting it together, taking the time and putting it together for me. So he shocked me with that. I just knew Friday, okay, we probably go out to eat or something. But for him to bring me flowers was really, really.
Because normally I order them and have them delivered by a florist, but I thought it would be more intimate to just first arrange them and then bring them.
Where did you arrange them?
I did it. I was gonna let you finish, but I actually did it in the car. I did a video of me cutting them and doing the whole process sitting in the car. I'll never do that again. Like I want to have a table. If I do it again, I'm gonna have a table and I could be able to stand up and see the arrangement. But yeah, I did it in the car,
So
sitting in the
you
car.
started something new. It's called arrangement on the go.
Arrangements in the car on the go. Uber arrangements on the go in the car.
Oh, but
Yeah.
I loved him. I was just totally outdone with him. I was like, babe, you really outdid. And I was like a little girl. I felt like a little girl just blushing. I felt
You
like
were blush.
I
You were
was,
blushing. Yep, I
I
remember.
was just blushing, smiling from ear to ear. Like, oh my gosh, y'all see what I got?
So it worked.
So it did work. It worked. So that day I was just floored and just outdone. So that was Friday.
Friday.
Saturday, the actual day of our 17th anniversary. I think that morning we were supposed to have like a schedule
Yep.
that morning. So we was going to go work out and I think do some other things according to him. We was going to work out, go to the bank to do a little deposit, and I think we were going to go eat after that. That's what we said. We'll go get breakfast after
Have
that.
breakfast. Yep.
And he knew where our bank was, so he set it all up. He knew the location of our bank. So we getting ready to, I believe we got in the car.
Yeah, we was about to go work out.
And you said, no, it's going to that's cutting into the time. No, let's not work out. Let's just go ahead and change and go eat breakfast. And I was like, okay, all right. Not thinking nothing of it. And so we get in the car, we changed, got in the car, and we went to, I think we drove up to the place where we was going to go eat. At first, he was kind of going back and forth like, no, why don't we just go eat first
Yeah.
before we go to the bank? And I was like, okay, that's a good idea.
You gotta have strategy.
Because I know him, he likes to have things, he go in order. So I was like, I can see him doing that because he would have to bypass the restaurant to go to the bank.
Right.
So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and eat. We drive up and I see someone that looks exactly like my mother. And I'm like, this lady right there, she looked just like my mama.
Pause right there. This lady here is like, man, she can see. That's all I kept saying. Like when we finally got up
gosh.
there, she was like, this lady looks like my mother. I'm like, to myself, like, how did you even see that? Because when I pulled in the restaurant, I went fast. I was dipping in
Oh
there
goodness.
because I kind of saw him sitting out, but then she saw. Go ahead, cause you.
So I said, that look like my mom. I'm gonna have to tell her it's a lady look just like her. And sure enough, it was my mom sitting in front of the restaurant. So they surprised me. When I walk up, I was like, I knew that was my mama. I said I knew it.
Yeah,
But it was a surprise, a total surprise, because he threw me off. And then come to find out, my mom and my dad was there. And that was enough for me just to be amongst my family. But then my other relatives showed up. My
yep.
aunt,
My
my
aunts and cousins,
cousin,
everybody showed up.
everybody showed up. So that made my day. So they was
Yeah,
there to
that was cool.
celebrate me the day before my birthday, and also to celebrate us together
Yes, that was
for our
cool.
anniversary. So that was
All right, let me
surprising.
give y'all my side real quick. So my side of it is, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got nothing to hide. I have people in my life that's mentors, people I talk to, and she might not know all this, but I call one of my good friends. I'm gonna give him a shout out, Roland Sigler, one of my good friends, and I'm like, say man, I need something to do. I actually texted him. I was like, man, we got this anniversary coming up at my wife's birthday, and he gave me a few ideas, like to do like a staycay, I believe, or like some dancing locations because we taking dance classes. But then he was like, "Why don't you just get a gift every day?" And actually, he told me I started late because he said I should have got you 17 gifts.
Ooh.
But I think it
Wow.
worked out. He was like, "You should have
Yes.
got seven. You should have been started on the
Ooh.
six.
Oh
You
no,
could have
I've
got
been like,
17
ooh,
gifts." I was like, "I just do a week."
that was good. That was
So
good.
yeah, so after that conversation, my wheels started turning, and I just really was winging it. I bought a gift Monday. I got her some. I had ordered some off Amazon, which was the shirt with the legend, year she was born, her color, and then Wednesday, I found her a waffle maker she wanted, and then I started thinking about the breakfast because I know we work out on Saturday mornings, and she want to go eat breakfast. We'll go eat afterwards. So I called up her parents. I was like, "Look, this is what we're gonna do." you know, and we're gonna. I was trying to quarterback it and everything. We actually got out late. We got a late start Saturday.
Yes, we did.
So by the time we get in the car to work out, her dad called. So I had to get out the car and talk to him. He was like, "We're on our way to the restaurant." I was like, "Okay, I gotta tell her we not going to work out right now." So got in the car, went. Let me back up. Friday with the roses, like
Oh man.
that was I just really wanted to first of all save some money and give her more than if I would have bought it from a floor. So
Yeah.
I said, just let me make it. So I made it, went to and got all the flowers and the little things to make it look
Wow.
real good. And I was on the phone with her, and she had just got some gifts or something from her
My
coworkers, but she
coworkers.
didn't know I was on my way. So I'm on my way. I'm like, I'm finna surprise her again. She don't know what's going on. Got there. I'm glad she was excited and happy to get them. I did a video. I shared a little bit behind the scenes on our Instagram, Team Tasby. I think TikTok is on there.
Yeah.
Kind of when I
Yeah.
was going through the process of preparing those roses. And Saturday was like icing on the cake.
Man.
It was great. Her family came out, surprised us.
Yes.
We had a great time. It was good. We had a great 17 year,
Oh yeah.
and also we had to celebrate her birthday, which was great.
Yes.
Cause that Saturday afternoon we went to
Oh my
another
gosh.
restaurant,
Yes.
and that was a surprise too. But
Yes.
it was good.
It was
It
great.
was great. It
It
was
was
great. Where
like
we went?
we went to Photo de Chao.
Photo de Child.
It was like the icing on the
Yeah,
cake.
it was everything in that place was great.
Yes.
like the food, the dessert,
Service.
yeah, the service. It was like real. We had a real good
We
time.
did.
Yeah, we had a great time.
I'm
So you
telling you,
good?
I'm good. I believe now you didn't put a a thought in my mind like, okay, I have to do better.
No, you do. Like I think this is what I believe. We celebrate as we go up. Everything kind of crescendos up, and we celebrate each other as we go up.
That's
17
true.
years,
That's true.
like that's
That's
a
true.
big accomplishment. That's a big
That's
accomplishment.
true.
So
I remember. Yeah, that's so true.
yeah,
17 years is not just 7 months.
yeah, yeah. Or
It's
even 7 years.
yes.
17 years. We knocking on 20. So
That's
I
good.
just want to celebrate you.
You did.
You're
You
beautiful.
did
You're
that.
my friend,
You
and
did
I
that.
love you.
Oh.
Wow. All right, look. So that's kind of what our week went from the celebrating our anniversary and her birthday.
Yes.
You
Well,
good?
I'm good.
I like it. I like it. We had
I'm
a good
good.
time.
Yes, we did.
So let's talk about. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. We just want to, we big on. We learning to invest. We
Yeah.
learning
Still
about
learning.
wealth, like mindset. For as building wealth, we have a lot of friends, and we are putting ourselves in a position to be around people that want to think different.
Yes.
Because it's all about how we think, especially when it comes to money, wealth,
Yes.
and
Leaving your legacy.
yes, for sure, leaving that
Definitely.
legacy. And I really just want us to talk about I ain't gonna say a loss, but a difficult investment process that we had for as when we was trying to buy a piece of property, and I think it'll help someone
Yes. I believe.
because our marriage is geared on first our relationship and then investing, building wealth, and build wealth is not just money. Wealth is the people you surround yourself with.
Yes.
That's your wealth. Like if
Yes.
you think about it, that's your wealth.
It is.
Surrounding yourself.
With like-minded people and people that can enrich you in your marriage. So
Yes.
it's like it's almost just putting yourself around people that can elevate you where you can learn off of them and they can elevate you guys as a couple.
Right.
And that is what we're doing now.
Yes. So we just want to talk about we had a real rough experience when we was trying to purchase a flip and fix. So we are
Yes.
into real estate. Thanks to my cousin, I want to give her a shout out.
Erica Brown.
Erica, y'all look
Yeah.
her up, man. She's awesome.
Telling you.
She's in Atlanta. She's doing big things. We attended her conference last November.
And we plan on
We
attending this
plan
year.
on attending this year. Look her up. Erica Brown's my cousin. She's such a sweetheart.
Yes.
But we were looking into an investment property, and we had everything lined up
Man.
for as our approval. I guess
Yes.
we needed the letter.
That was number one, where we learned that lesson as far as getting a letter from the realtor and also your lender.
Yes.
So
Linda.
make sure you get we make now we know
Yeah.
to make sure to get a letter from the
No
lender.
matter what they say, they could say go look. They could say you got
you
it.
got it. Word of mouth don't mean anything. You need it on paper.
Yes, you need that letter. I think that's with even purchasing a home, anything. You need that letter. Get that letter because we're not saying that because we didn't do our due diligence. We saying it because we turned in all our paperwork. We did everything we were supposed to
The
do,
whole process.
but we didn't get the letter.
Yes.
We got the go ahead. We got the you can shop now, but we didn't get the letter. We went through the process of turning in all our documents and doing all this doc sign and
And we went, so after that, we went through several houses. She gave us some papers to look at, some houses to look at, several houses. And we looked at maybe three or four. So we found the house that we liked. We went and looked at the house.
Mm-hmm.
And the house was nice. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the foundation. Everything looked perfect for a first time investor.
Exactly.
No foundation issues, anything. So we said, okay, let's go for it.
Let's do it.
And she was like, okay, I'm going to call my lender and we're going to talk to him. I'm telling him we found the house.
Yes.
And so we was excited. We was like, this is it. We're finally about to get our first investing house.
Yes.
And we're doing it, so we was all giddy. And we did the comps on
Yeah, we did everything.
what our after repair value would be and
Yes.
what we were supposed to get after
Yes.
we sell the house. And then the lender. So back to the lender. Talked to the lender. She did. And she relayed the message that we didn't qualify for the
Wait,
house.
I'll take it right here. I'll take it right here because I need to tell this one.
I'm like,
It was kind of like that, but it was the actual lender called us or me and was like, "Hey man, sorry, I got bad news."
That's true.
That's how he was like, "Hey, I got bad news, and y'all, you ain't." So the play on this is another mindset thing we had to learn. So the play on it is we was using my credit to invest with. My wife credit we bought a house with. So
oh, well, that's a lesson too. We didn't realize back when we first bought our first home that we didn't have to have everything
Right,
in our
exactly.
names together.
yes.
So if you're investing, you can have each individual person, your spouse or your wife, can have their name solely on a mortgage or whatever it is, car, whatever.
Because we were so traditional. We
Yes.
grew up, you know how we grew up in the black home. Everybody got their name on the car. Everybody got
Together.
their name on, you know, mom and dad, they both name on the house. And we found out, that kind of pulls your debt to income ratio down. So in going through different programs and talking to different our realtors, which is her name is y'all look up also. She's amazing, man.
Latoya Smith.
Latoya Smith. She's locally here in Dallas, and yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, so the play now was, hey, look, we're gonna buy a house under your name, and we're gonna use my credit to invest with to kind of keep that DIY down. So we did it. We had everything going, which I had turned in all of my documents.
Yes.
We was good to go. Found the home, perfect. After value, after rehab value, got the call. He's like, "Hey man," I was like, "You know, you didn't get qualified." I was like, I think I just went. I think
Yeah.
I went numb first because I thought it was a joke. I was like, I went numb, and then I was like, I went from numb to angry, and I was like, because this just was like out the blue. So,
Yes.
and looking back on it, could have been several different things that had happened. For as I don't know, I just feel like it was kind of something out the blue because we had found such a great deal. And we was
Yes.
new investors.
Yeah. It's a
And
risk.
yeah, I'm just thinking, you know how we think now. I'm from the Cooper Road, man.
And I'm from Oak Cliff,
Yeah,
so
I'm
we
like,
both
man, listen,
thinking
man,
the same.
I know this here ain't right. They gonna take this and give it to one of their friends, and because these new investors, they can't do
Look,
this.
no,
man.
no, no,
We
not
can't
no
let
new
them get
investors.
this. So yeah, that was like one of that was our first
Yes,
flip that we was wanting to get into.
yes,
Not our last, because
No.
we learned a lot through the
we
process.
did.
And I just think we need to share those type of stories instead of saying the what's they call it, HTV, what's the
HGTV.
HGTV stories where
Oh,
everything work
yes.
out and you get the,
Perfect.
yeah, you get to see the house and somebody buy it, and but we gonna get there though.
We are.
Yeah,
That's the thing we're learning. It's patient. You have to have
right,
patience, but it's on God's timing.
exactly.
And true enough, we're learning through the process. We not giving up
Oh, for sure not.
because we're gonna have plenty of investments,
Yes,
properties, and to let someone else know, no matter what happens, if somebody gave you a no, oh well, go to the
yeah.
next.
Keep going,
Keep
keep
going,
going.
keep trying, because we're in the process of finding another lender. So,
Yes,
and don't take the no for an answer.
and I
Just,
was reading this book. Can't remember the name of it, but it was talking about you don't want to get everything so quick, even in business and real estate. If you get it so quick, you think it comes easy.
that's true.
You think that okay, every deal gonna just fall through for me. Every deal, no, you need that adversity. You need that no. You need all that to build character and to
Exactly.
build you as a person.
That's so true. That's so good. Because you won't even have a testimony. You won't have no, what they say, no dirt under your
Yeah,
nails.
your
Yeah.
testimony will be, I got everything I ever asked for the first time. You know,
Yep.
and that's good. I'm thankful for it now. I
Yes.
had to look back. I had to, maybe it wasn't the right deal. I mean,
Exactly.
something else could have fell through, but I, after you go through things, sometimes you appreciate it.
Yes, you do. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, so we just want to share that with y'all because that's a part of why we building this brand of Team Tasby is to talk about real, just life things.
Yes, and we don't want to just throw it like, oh, on a high, just
Right,
to let you know we're starting at a foundation,
right. Yep.
and we're gonna eventually grow. Well, we
And
are
build.
growing. We are growing.
Yeah, build. So we went from 0 to 50
Yes.
followers on Instagram. I was like, we got 50 Instagram followers. So
Come
thank
on
y'all for
now.
following
Thank
us.
you.
Follow us, subscribe, whatever
Yes.
everybody be saying. 'Cause
Share.
we,
look,
we
look.
don't know the right. Right now, we don't have the right format of what to say, but we can't. Well, share, like, follow.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Look, yes,
Team Tasby.
Team Tasby.
Yeah, we don't, share, like, follow. That's what we saying. Yeah, that's cool. So, anything else with that you could think
I,
of?
I think that's it on that.
It's one thing I'm
What?
thinking about.
What's that?
Communication.
Oh my gosh.
Like, whenever you dealing with, I think across the board,
Oh my
for
gosh.
real estate, relationships, whatever it may be, communication. Because our realtor through that transition did not communicate well
At
with
all.
us.
That was another
Yeah,
thing.
so
Oh my gosh.
if it didn't start out that way because she was a great realtor. I mean, helped us all the way to that point, and then the communication kind of cut out. So that kind of was another red flag for me. I don't
That
know.
Oh, definitely. I believe because communication, it it does. If you communicate with someone, it it opens the avenue for the other individual to have understanding.
Right,
And if you the lack of communication, the other person is left assuming of, well, maybe this happened. Well, what did I do?
right,
Or what happened? And it's better to have a clear understanding of what happened, because that was the thing with our realtor. We didn't know what happened, what was next. We was all assuming like maybe she didn't like us.
exactly. Yep.
Maybe it was something we did. So that's the thing. Even with relationships, with
Yes.
in the marriage, even through that process, I can't say we worked together good in that,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because we was communicating, okay, what do we need now? We're gathering the information. You
Yes.
got this? Let me get that.
Yep.
Researched this.
Yep.
So we worked together in that area, and even the marriage, just communicating. And
Exactly.
I'm also learning, I'm being honest and real, I'm still learning about the communication skills.
Yeah.
And it's a constant revolving thing you have to do and
Yes.
learn
Yes.
because we change on a daily basis.
One hundred percent.
So we
Yeah.
changing.
One
I
hundred percent.
might be today I might be up in a high on joy or something or
Right.
just enjoying life one day. Then next day my mood might swing. You're like, what's wrong with you? And I say nothing.
Yes. She used to.
I
Now.
used
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Now I'm learning how to communicate with you.
Yes.
There's different ways to communicate.
Yeah, I love that. I think that'll take us into our last part of communication. We weren't gonna go there. We had something else to talk about, but I would like to add one quote that I've learned is every open door is on the other side of a difficult conversation. Every blessing is you have to have a difficult conversation to get to that blessing or that open door.
So it's okay to have conflict.
Conflict is how you it's a saying that says it's how you say things. It's how you do it. It's the conflict's gonna come, but it's how I treat you or you treat me doing that or anybody at work or really whatever it may be. Is how you deal with the conflict.
That's good. Because I'm learning how I used to be.
Yeah, you don't want to go off what you used to do.
I know it's what I was
'Cause
like.
a lot of
So
us
I
is, yeah.
remember before when we first got married, I used to think conflict was an argument and it was a scary subject. If we have conflict, we have to argue about it.
Right.
I learned no, you don't. If you have a conflict, it's a way, like you said, with the language, your tone. We have we have signals now as far as where our tone is at. Because for me, a high tone for me is like a trigger point. So now,
And I'm just regular talking. So
yeah,
to me, like, she was like, "What you yelling for?" I'm like, I heard somebody else say that one time. It's like, "What you yelling?" I'm like, "I'm not yelling. I'm just this how I talk. I get
I would think he's yelling. I'm
yeah, I
like,
get
no,
emotional when I'm trying to. Now I used to,
yes,
but now I've learned.
yes. We would normally, or we say, hey, we're learning
Yeah,
to
to,
say,
to
just
turn
bring
it
it
down.
down just a little. It's not being rude. You don't hear my voice telling you, hey, you loud, you're yelling at me. All I have to do is a simple sign.
Because it's two. What we are implementing in our marriage is you have two additional forms of communication. One is like a sign language. Like now we do languages when I need her to talk or she need me to listen or you have to develop that within your marriage and
Yes.
also it's volume in the marriage. Like
Yes.
the volume of the marriage and your communication should stay the same. I guess it comes
In
with
time.
time. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it
when you
does.
first get married, you ain't trying to hear that.
No, I just want you to hear me.
Yeah,
I want
it's
you
me,
to hear me.
man. When you don't know what you talking about. Like, yeah,
No, you don't know.
yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying. We had our
And,
we've
oh,
had our moments,
going
man.
back and forth.
Yeah,
And didn't solve anything. It was just petty.
I know people see our relationship now like, man, they just blah 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 blah. Blah. It don't matter, but we've been through a lot of challenges, a lot of headaches, a lot of
Yes.
heartaches, a lot of that made
Yes.
us, and they it. I say this: either those things are gonna wedge you apart, or they're gonna
Mend you.
push you together.
Mend you.
That's what I
Even
say.
closer together. And it's also if you really is basically on you relying on either one of you guys is relying on you because you have to make the choice
Right.
to make it work. It's not I'm gonna be the person that's not gonna apologize or give in. No, it's both that needs work. We both need to work
Yes.
on our own individuality. So that's what we have learned.
Yes. So, like, that's a whole. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real honest on here. Like, sometimes you wanna be like, I ain't saying nothing,
Yeah,
and you can
that's
do
true.
that for a minute because you
Yeah.
may need that space. You may need to be like, look, I ain't. I ain't saying nothing to you. We don't need to. I'm not good at that.
He's not.
I'm not. I
No.
like to talk things out. Let
Yes.
me hear. I don't care. Yeah, if you mad at me, let me know
Exactly.
either what I did or we can fix it. But I
That's so
do it
true.
sometimes because I want to prove a point like well I used to because now
Yeah.
we talk.
No, it's like now I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we learn to work together
Yes.
a lot on not just in life but with each other.
Yes. It's
So
so true. It's so true. I remember even you really have taught me as far as not going to bed
oh yeah,
angry.
that's
That was
that's Bible.
yeah,
That's the
that's what you taught me.
yeah that's the Bible there.
I used to go to bed like, I don't want to talk to him. I talk to him tomorrow. No, he will wake me up
Oh
and be
yeah, I'm
like,
gonna wake you up. We gotta
we
talk.
need to talk about this. And after that, from now, we just it'll take maybe 5 minutes and we're talking
Yeah, we
about
talking.
what was the conflict, what.
Cause we have sign languages now. We have things that we've learned through our counseling. Cause we still go to counseling
Yes, we do,
after 17 years.
and it's okay.
Yeah, we go to counseling, and we've learned signals and things that we can tell each other without telling each other. Hey, you need to talk. You need to listen, or just to help us within our marriage. So
Yes,
that's kind of where we are in that stage.
yes, and in our marriage, and I think counseling has helped us
Oh,
keep our
definitely,
tune up.
100%.
Look, keep a tune up, as they
Yeah,
say.
yeah, that is definitely has. So we're gonna just say this, and then we'll wrap it up. We don't want to keep y'all, but we want to just share a little bit of what we go through on a daily basis for, through a week or through years of our life. Just one thing we will say, and I know this is one of our both of our areas about individual growth within the marriage.
Yes,
And that may be a topic. Man, you want to talk about next time?
yes, because that's a good one.
Yeah, so that's what we'll do. So we'll wrap this up, and next time our next episode should be what I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
yeah. I think
drop
we're
it
at 4. Don't quote me. I think we're at 4.
4, 5, 4, 3, 4. We'll talk about individual growth within the marriage. That's gonna be a good one.
That is because I thought we were
Don't
supposed
tell
to.
them. Don't tell
Okay,
them.
okay,
We'll drop that one, and some more info and everything. So thank y'all so much for tuning in to Team Tasby. You got anything to say, babe?
I just want to tell you guys to have a blessed week,
Yes.
and we thank y'all for being here with us in Team Tasby.
So look, follow, share, like. We on TikTok,
Instagram,
Instagram.
Facebook.
We so I would say this: our Facebook group is private. But if you want to be a part of our Facebook group, you can email us at teamtasby1 at gmail.com. Just shoot us an email, send us your Facebook information, and we can send you guys an invite because we want to build something that's intimate as well as not so intimate,
Yes,
and that's what our Facebook group is about.
yes, and that's a family felt group.
Yeah, we want the people that really want to be in there. Like we don't want just anybody in there that
Yes,
don't want to be in there. Like, but no, we want people that really want to be in that inner circle and build friendships,
yes,
network, and our ultimate goal is that we can find every type of business
we need.
within our group.
Yes,
You need someone to do your glass, fix your glass.
a realtor.
You need a realtor. You
You
need
need
someone to make
furniture.
furniture. Like that's our, whatever it is we need will be in our community. That's where we're building.
Yes.
This. So thank you guys.
We
Anything else,
love
man?
you. I think that's it.
Stay tuned. We can act crazy. Y'all be we gonna be on here. Let's do this.
All
Love
right.
y'all. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Tasby.
time.
Tasby.